No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win, apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, apply myself, I felt it in.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. I'm Joe Jordan. We're here with y'all noon on a Friday evening, TGIF, all right? We got two guys with us. You know, my two main men. We got Dave and Tom. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Derek Carr. That's all I got for you, Derek Carr.
Take it bake, baby.
Shake and bake. All right, so look, we had a game yesterday. Baker Mayfield looked pretty good in the game. The Raiders look like the Raiders, man. But before we get into that, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video with somebody that y'all know personally so you can come on and watch live with us. Use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all be putting down as we go through the show, like this comment right here that we can just disregard. All right. And we have an NFL. Listen, if you're on Instagram, we have an NFL and NBA chat. We do debates in there, free agency news, trade news, any type of news before your major platforms. If you want to be in part of that group chat, just drop your IG into the comment section and we can add you to the group chat. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. So Baker Mayfield and the Rams went out last night and beat the Raiders, y'all, on a Thursday night primetime after showing up 48 hours prior, led them to a 98-yard touchdown drive, win the game 17-16. All right, so we're going to give Baker a letter grade. We're going to kick it off with you, Tombo. So, Tombo, give us a letter grade for Baker Mayfield's performance last night.
Man, when I woke up this morning, I was like, that was like a B+, but I'm going to give a C for can't believe it. I can't believe Baker went out there and did that. That's crazy. Another C. Look at that. 2 C's. For him to show up literally off the plane, I think they said he had like 10 days to study the playbook or something like that, and to beat that Raiders team that looked like in the beginning they were just going to run away with this game because Baker passes were sometimes inaccurate. He was looking like Baker, and then he just flipped the switch. Man, Derek Carr, got to worry about it, man. It's a C.
A C?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna give Baker a B off of what I saw. Not necessarily what he did in the first 3 quarters. Of course, you gotta base him off the entire game, but I'm talking about just the last 2 drives. He seemed like he was pretty much magic. It's almost like when Josh McDaniels had Tim Tebow, when he couldn't do nothing in the first 3 quarters, and then in the last quarter, somehow, some way, he finds a way to win. So, I don't know. I mean, it's for a team I don't like, so I really could care less about, them winning. I mean, they out the playoff picture. They're not really going to do much. We swept them again this year. So, and I think we would have did the same thing even if Baker was there. But Baker, I'm going to give him a B for that game, man. I mean, he came in. I'm just looking at the circumstances, too. He just got signed off the waivers, got the playbook on the plane on the way there. So, I mean, I got to give him a B for that, man. And he was hyped. He threw a perfect pass on a game-winning touchdown. That was a good game by Baker. It seemed like a perfect fit for McVay. I'm pretty sure he was in the ear like he was Jared Goff. So I'm giving B for that game.
Yeah. All right. So you gave him a C, you gave him a B. I'm gonna give him an A. All right. I'm gonna give him an A. Let me tell you why though. So obviously the first few drives he came in, he played pretty good. Third quarter, he played terrible. That whole third quarter, he was just inaccurate. He throwing the people balls in the dirt, all that stuff. But look at the situation. This dude was with the Cleveland Browns. He went to the Panthers. He won the starting job, lost it to P.J. Walker and to Sam Darnold, and they kept everybody there and shipped him out, like released him. He goes to the Rams, who's on a 6-game losing streak. All right, going against a Raiders team who won their last 3 games. Who I put in, I don't know if y'all saw the notes, but before the game first started, I put, can the Raiders, our first topic was going to be like, can the Raiders make the playoffs still? That was going to be the first topic. You know, they had playoff hopes. And then you down 16-3, and this happens. Like you get two back-to-back scoring drives, right, to win a game. And the first drive, you got to convert on the 3rd and 10 and on the 4th and 1. And on the second drive, you got the ball on your 2-yard line with no timeout, less than 2 minutes left, with a team who you, like David said, you just learn the playbook on the way, all right, on the way to the to Los Angeles. So like that's impossible. Now people say Jeff Saturday just did that also against the same team, but it's easier for a coach to do it, I believe, because you got a coaching staff around you that's going to just talk in your ear versus a quarterback going out there and performing, even though Sean McVay was in his ear the whole time. So I'm going to give him an A because of the circumstances, because his name was on the line. You know, he's been getting trash, and this was a good moment for Baker Mayfield. Not saying he's going to be a starting quarterback going forward, but for that moment, I'm going to give him an A.
Hey, the conversation came up about him being the future for the Rams. I mean, look at Matt Stafford. He got a spinal injury. Hasn't been looking good all year. I mean, he's on contract until 2025, but
yeah, he's on a big contract.
Yeah, he did.
Baker and Cooper Kupp, that might be nice.
Well, Baker and Cooper Kupp. I mean, Baker did have Odell and Jarvis Landry, but it's neither here nor there. So
he was better before Odell showed up.
But he didn't have Sean McVay though.
Exactly.
That's another thing. This might work out.
Just might.
49ers, look out.
I ain't gonna lie. When he scored a touchdown to Jefferson, I was like, Baker! I was happy for him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a Baker fan, but I was happy for him. All right. So let's go through these games. We're gonna quickly go through these games. Who we got winning and why? First game, rematch. Jets versus Bills. Bills lost the first meeting. Josh Allen actually hurt his elbow that game, and the Jets, they got a quarterback change since then. So the Bills come for W while the Jets come off for L. Who wins this rematch? Dave, talk to us.
Jets win this matchup. I think Mike White is going to be the difference. Even though the Jets won last time, I think Mike White is going to play particularly well for this game. I'm not expecting him to throw for 400 yards and 2 touchdowns, but I think he's going to play good enough for the team to win, along with that great defense they have. I got the Jets winning.
Whoa! Surprised me with that one, because I got the Jets too. All right, I got the Jets. All right, and I got the Jets winning, and I got Mike White outdueling Josh Allen. I got him outplaying Josh Allen. You know, so I think when you look at the game, people gonna say Mike White's outplayed Josh Allen. So I'm going with the Jets. Don't say the Jets.
No, I'm not. The tables turn. Look how the tables turn. When I was talking about Mike White, y'all was like, well, you only played one good game and this and that and the third, but the Bills going to win this game. Not you, the comments. I'm talking about the comments.
Okay.
They was ready to fight me. He's like, wait, who? But nah, the Bills got it. They learned how to run the ball now, and that right there is the game changer for them. They learn how to run the ball, and they finding my boy, Steph Diggs, when it's time to find Steph Diggs. So I got the Bills winning this. It's going to be a close one, but I got the Bills.
You know, they better run the ball.
They do run the ball because Dalvin Cook gave him problems last week. So,
hey, well, Singletary better run the ball then. That's all I need.
Look, fantasy-wise, huh?
Yeah. Speaking of Dalvin Cook, Vikings against the Lions. Y'all know the Vikings are underdogs in this game?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
They're underdogs in this game according to Vegas. All right, they're underdogs. I'm not sure about. I think by 2 points. I think so.
Yep.
The Vikings are underdogs against the Lions. Lions at home. Vikings won the first beat about 4, but it went down to the wire, like literally to the wire. All right, they got to stop on 4th down. I think it's the Lions. So who got this? Oh, I start this one off. The Lions. I'm going with the Lions on this one. All right. I mean, the Lions been playing great lately. They should have won that Bills game. So I'm gonna go with the Lions. And the Vikings won, like I said, at home barely to these same Lions. I mean, the Lions play them close every time though. Even last year, they played these guys close. So I got Amari St. Brown. I got St. Brown, my man. I got him getting over 10 targets, over 100 yards, and probably 2 TDs. I got him having a big game. Not going to say he's going to outplay Justin Jefferson, because that Lions defense ain't that good either. But I think that the Lions will come out with a victory.
You throwing out stats. It sounds like you put in a parlay bet or something. What's going on over there, man? You see that? Yeah, man. 6 chains, man. I told him he was done a few weeks ago. The Lions, they gotta win this game just to keep the morale going in the locker room. So I'm going with the Lions on that one. The Vikings should eke it out because they are the better team. But right now, the Lions are showing us who we thought they were in the beginning of the season. But they're a little late to the party. But hey, better late than never. I'm taking the Lions.
Wait, Joe, you said the Lions are 2-point underdogs?
No,
No, the Vikings.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking at Vegas. I would say, hold on, I think Joe was a little wrong on there, but
It's 2 points, right? It's 2 points.
yeah, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. I'm actually gonna go with the Vikings. I think they know what's at stake right now. I don't really see. I think Dalvin Cook is going to have a good game. I think Kirk will come back and play like a good Kirk this game. I expect Jettis to go off and have a good game this time around against the Lions. So I'm going to go Vikings. Close, though, by 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a close game. If it's not, it's because the Lions gonna blow them out, which is crazy, right?
So you two out here making bets. You saying by 3, so you saying somebody gonna cover, and you out here throwing out parlay stats. I got you. So people need to come back if you want to put your ticket in.
Hey, betting advice is coming to you soon from Refuse to Lose Sports. All right, now this episode. All right, so don't take our advice.
Yeah.
All right, so next game, Eagles Giants. It's a division game for Tomo and I. Eagles and Giants, crucial game. Tomo, who you got?
I want the Giants to win, man. I really want them to win. I want them to win so bad, but they don't have no offense right now. And their defense is banged up. I got to go with the Eagles, man. A smart man will go with the Eagles. Because simply they're the better team. There's nothing else to talk about. Just got to pick the team. The Eagles want to win this one.
Yeah, I mean they're a touchdown favorite, so I don't see the Giants being able to not allow them to win by more than 7 points. So the Eagles, it should be an easy win, honestly. It should be an easy W.
Yeah, I got the Eagles too, and I want the Eagles to win. So, because the Giants are not, we want to get the Giants out of there. So now, Eagles win, lose, Giants is out the playoffs regardless. Or we above them. So I ain't tripping. They could lose and win. But the Eagles, I got them winning because I think Daniel Jones will have a hard day, tough time. The Eagles been good against the run since acquiring those 2 bigs. They've been allowing 93 yards a game rushing, so that's pretty good. And they went against some nice rushing teams. So I don't think Saquon Barkley will have a big game. Now he might, but the thing about Barkley, he's a big run threat, so that might happen. You never know. But the Eagles' defense, man, they pass rush. This will get into Daniel Jones, I believe, and the Eagles opportunistic. Interception, you get interception, you get a fumble recovery. That's gonna happen against the Giants. So I got the Eagles winning that.
Well, they Oprah's defense out there.
Yeah, for real.
Some games, not all.
Yeah, I mean, not all, because they do got a number 1 on the right side column. I don't know who gave it to him. I'm just saying, somebody gave it to him, but I want to keep it like that to the end of the season. So we go like we the ones that beat y'all. So
no. They're gonna get 2. We owe them 1.
Okay.
Okay.
The 24th, Christmas Eve. Next Friday, y'all. Next Friday. Make sure y'all tune in on Refuse to Lose. All right. All right. So the next game, Steelers and Ravens. It's another big game. It's a big game for the NFL and a big game for our Refuse to Lose sports community. All right. So, David, who you got, man?
I didn't know that the Steelers were actually the 2-point favorites in this game. Because that's what I'm actually going with. I'm going with the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
The Steelers win this game. I think it's huge to not have Lamar and that offense. And that defense has been giving up a lot almost all season. They've given up every loss has been on the defense. If you look at it, every loss has been on the defense. I don't trust the Ravens defense when it comes to holding a big lead. So even if they got a 10, 13-point lead, I still think the Steelers are going to find a way to come out and win.
All right. So my brother's a Steelers fan. You know that? And I got Carl as a Ravens fan. So you you want to see your family do well in life. You want to see your family do good. So just because of that, I'm gonna go with my head, and I think the Ravens gonna win this, man. I think the Ravens gonna win this game. Because I think Tyler Huntley is gonna play well. Believe it or not, I'm not saying Tyler like Lamar Jackson doesn't play well against the Steelers. Lamar doesn't, right? They do a great job of neutralizing Lamar. But with Tyler Huntley, same dynamic for real, but he might have a better arm. I'm not sure. I haven't watched a whole bunch of tape with Tyler Huntley, but this Ravens Nation is excited about this dude. But for some reason, man, my gut feeling is telling me to go with the Ravens this game. And Kenny picking them on a 2-game win streak, which I understand. They feeling good right now. Their defense coming back to normal. But I think Huntley will come in there and ruin their playoff chances. So I got the Ravens winning this.
Man, if I could get up right now and do the Ray Lewis dance, that would have let y'all know who I'm picking. I'm going with the Ravens. I trust Kenny Pickett, and I also see the Steelers' defense is like ramping back up. But the Ravens, to me, they got that Baltimore grit, something like the Wire. So I got them. I got the Ravens winning this.
True.
What Tom will say? Can you step in? Let me stop. All right. Hey, my born people ain't making. Hey, I like y'all. All right. We down the street from y'all, so we cool. All right. So
Stew. Avenue.
All right. Cowboys and Texans. All right. Cowboys and Texans. Oh, I kicked. Wow. I kicked this one off.
Yes, sir.
That's ironic. So I'm going with the Texans to lose this game. All right. I'm going to Texas to lose this game. All right. The Texans, man, they just bad, man. I'm sorry. They got Kyle Allen playing quarterback. Come on now. We had him. And well, we did beat y'all with Kyle Allen, by the way. Just want to let you know that. All right. But Kyle Allen is that quarterback. I mean, the Cowboys, they beat up on bad teams. That's what they do. And they do a good job at it, which you're supposed to do. Now, I'm not knocking you for that. But this win won't do nothing for me for the Cowboys. What the media would do, though, they might beat them 55-6. This is 3 games in a year when they score 40 points. What NFL team done that? They are the best team. All right, one against the Colts, one against the Texans, and then the Vikings will give you that. So I think that's going to happen. They're going to blow them out. Media's going to hype them up, try to put them above the Eagles, and then it's going to just make that Eagles game even more interesting, So I'm looking forward to it, but I got the Cowboys winning.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Nah, I know. Go ahead.
So you go ahead. You can let Tom go last.
Yeah, I can go last. No matter.
I mean, it is your Cowboys. So.
I know you're a Cowboy guy, so you can stick with that.
I'm not gonna say much. They are 17.5 points favorites. Cowboys easily.
It's like
there we go. Okay. I mean, since we doing
hold on, they're 17.5 point favorites.
I was going to bring that up. Yes.
Yes. It's easy. They won in that game.
Yes, that's crazy. And I think they're gonna cover the spread. That's the funny part about it. There's a time, in everyone's life, when you got to go through trials and tribulations, and sometimes you get knocked down. In order to get back up, you got to play easy teams. And this is our stretch. We're getting back up on the easy team, so we should put up 50. However, the Cowboys are gonna do Cowboys things. Same thing they did with the Colts. It's gonna look like a close game. And then they're going to show up in the fourth. And then we got to hear about how, Dallas only did it in the fourth quarter. And then that. So everything opposite of what you're saying. Dude. Somebody's going to find a way to be like, well, they let the Texans almost beat them, but they beat them by 20. So Cowboys win.
I like how you reversed it. I like that.
Yeah.
He's right, though.
We know some people.
Daniel Lozzie, yeah. So the next game we got Bucks versus 49ers. Steve, we're gonna let you go last on this one, right? Yeah. So Bucks 49ers, Tom the GOAT against the best defense in the league. He's had a game winning drive last week. Baker Mayfield style. Talk to us.
The Bucks gonna win this game. After the 49ers win, because the Bucks gonna win, they're gonna be the first ones to the bus. Because the 49ers got this one, man. Purdy. It's tough because of Purdy, but their defense is why I'm picking the 49ers. Because if you can get to Brady and you can touch him up, all y'all need is 2 touchdowns and just keep touching them up, because you can see what happened in 3 minutes with 2 touchdowns, but you got to keep touching them up. So I got the 49ers winning this one. It's going to be a close one. Brady going to have to fight for his legacy once again.
Yeah, this is going to be an ugly game for Bucks. Nick Bosa about to have a field day. He might not start Brady a bunch of times, but he gonna be back there, and he gonna be causing havoc for Brady. So as much as I want to pick the Bucks, the 49ers are gonna win this easily. It's not gonna be a high score game for the 49ers probably, but like you said, Tomo, they just need like 2 touchdowns, and then that's it. That's your cushion right there. So I'm going with the 49ers.
I'm actually going with the Bucks. I'm going with the upset.
What?
Hear me out. So my logic is we are on a 5-game win streak. We're on a high right now. But I know my team well enough. Whenever we're on a high, there's always one game in between that where we don't play well. So, and plus, Brady has not lost his career against a rookie quarterback. Purdy is a rookie quarterback. He did play well last week. We do have the top defense, but for some reason, I feel like the Bucks are going to pull out and win this game.
So that one comment you said about you all on the high, y'all gonna lose the game next week, not this week. Y'all gonna lose to the Seahawks, but y'all not losing to the Bucks. I'm sorry.
No, they're gonna beat the Seahawks probably. They're losing after that.
Oh,
not losing after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So look, so if they win, David, if your 49ers win, all right,
mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't know. I don't have enough time I don't, but I can't believe you're picking the Bucks after how they've been looking all year against a good pass rush. They look terrible all year.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, there are games where it looks like we should dominate the game, and we don't.
But there's also
look at the Falcons early this year. Our defense was great then, wasn't it? And we allowed 28 points.
No, your defense wasn't.
You was on the incline. Y'all was on the incline. Y'all was great, but y'all was on the incline. Now
y'all were hurt.
Yeah,
y'all were injured all year for real. Y'all starting to get healthy now. Yeah. This is the best y'all gonna be for real this next week. As far as health.
And there's 2 things you gotta think about. You don't let teams score 20 points. The Bucks can't even find a way to score 20 points. It's like a perfect formula for y'all.
Y'all allowed 7 points in the second half. Come on now. And look, so you trying to tell me that's what they were doing. They were pulling the trick like, let me go against my team. So I'm winning either way. You know, come on. They lose. I told y'all I know my team. If they win, hey, I was wrong. He gonna feel good to say I was wrong for this one. You know,
hey, why you had to pull up my secret like that, man? Come on now. Look, I always pick against my team because it helps us win. I mean, whenever I've picked my team early in the season, we've lost. So I'm staying away from that. I'm Skip Bayless right now. I'm picking against my team, so we can go ahead and get that done.
You 3 cases of Dolphins though.
No, I didn't.
He didn't.
Yeah?
Nah.
I didn't. See, that's why we need to start doing these Fridays ones. Start picking these games. What's that doing for?
Yeah,
we're not doing that because you're right. We never talked about that. All right, cool. Speaking of Dolphins, all right. Dolphins versus Chargers Sunday night. They actually got pushed to Sunday night. I forgot who was originally Sunday night. Some bad teams probably, and they just moved it back. All right, so Dolphins versus Chargers. I guess I kick it off. So Dolphins versus Chargers, right? I'm rolling with Tua and the Dolphins. He's gonna bounce back. But it's gonna be a high scoring game, I think. Like normally when 2 teams get together and people say, "Oh, it's gonna be a high scoring game," lately it hasn't. You know. So and I've been picking against it. I remember when y'all played the Chiefs last year, Cowboys, and they were like, "It's gonna be a high scoring game." Like, nah, it's gonna be a low scoring game. And show it was what he scored 17, Cowboys scored 3, but neither here nor there. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins. I think that Tua is going to have a monster game. He's going to bounce back, no turnovers. He's going to throw like 3 or 4 TDs. He's definitely throwing with 300 yards. Tyreek Hill going to put a peace sign up to somebody. I don't know who it's going to be. Probably Sante Samuel Jr., right? So somebody's going to get pieced up, and Tua is going to be back in his MVP talk. So I'm going with the Dolphins.
It's not going to be high scoring, for one, because Coach got on here and on the Get Done Son segment told you that the Chargers don't have any receivers. The Dolphins have the defense. So this should be a good game for Tua to bounce back for his MVP performance because you actually need that, Joe. Because right now, all your MVPs are starting to decline. Like your choices, they just be going down. Like Derek Carr, supposed to be an MVP season. Tua, you picked over Hurts and Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Tuna Fish got to come out there and show us something.
That's in the
Going with the
face.
Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins too. I don't expect it to be high scoring on both ends. I expect it to be high scoring on one end and not the other. I think the Dolphins are going to blow them out. I think they're going to win by at least 2 touchdowns. I see this game, like I said, going for, like you said, Tua going to go for throw for 300 yards, at least 3 touchdowns. Tyreek is going to score. Waddle's going to score. It's going to be, it's Dolphins. Dolphins going to win this game. I don't see the Chargers winning this. I'm sorry.
The Dolphins defense not that great as everybody think it is.
Oh, no,
Listen
it's not. We put up 23 points against them last week with a
Listen
backup.
to yeah,
With Purdy.
33. They put up 33 points. Texans don't count. 15. All right. The Bears put up 32. Lions 27. Come on now. Vikings 24. Jets 40. Come on now. They defense ain't all that great. They have moments, but throughout you can score on this defense.
Well, I mean, 26. Seven of those points came from a defensive fumble. So that goes against that. That's not on their defense.
That's
but
cool.
they allowed 26 points.
Yeah. So, but Tua it's gonna be a shootout. It can't be a blowout. It gotta be a shootout, and Tua gotta put the nail in the coffin.
That's the only way to keep his MVP thing going.
It's what's gonna happen. It's not because of my MVP prediction. That's just what's gonna happen. So that's what I believe. So and look, Derek Carr was wrong about that. Like I was wrong about that. Y'all can have that. It's cool. I won't be wrong about Tua though.
You know the Derek Carr thing. I still got that episode saved, and I'm waiting for that conversation where you was just going in on Dak and how Derek Carr was so great. But we'll save that for another day.
Is that a preview of your done, son?
Maybe.
Don't throw Joe in there. Don't throw me in that thing. That's funny. All right, y'all. So, like this video, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once we are done with this, we're going to break these videos up. You can go back and watch it individually. All right. You can go back and watch our previous videos. It's just going on our YouTube channel. All right. Also, we have an NFL NBA chat on IG. If you want to join that chat, let us know. Put in the comment section. We do debates in there. People go back and forth all the time. I advise you to mute the chat. All right. And also, we give out live trade rumors, trade that happen, free agency that happen, any big news that happen, we put in that chat before any of your major platforms. So if you want to be a part of that, put in your IG in the comment section and we'll make that happen. And we appreciate y'all for being here, using that comment section. Y'all been here live. We appreciate that. So we're going to get some last words in and we're going to get out of here. So Tomo, last words.
Man, it's a great weekend for betting. Don't use none of my bets because I can't seem to hit unless it's like a small parlay. Shout out to Kuzmo. But run the ball. I'm gonna keep saying that until the Cowboys make the Super Bowl. Run the ball.
Hey, real quick, Dave, before you go. We took an L to the Bucks, it's all good. Against Giannis, it's all good. But look, we lighting the beam. All right, this weekend, look for that beam in the air somewhere. We're gonna light the beam. I'm gonna give me something that I can light the beam myself. I'm gonna do that. And then after every show, one of my last words, I'm gonna be lighting my beam. I'm gonna be doing that. All right. So shout out to us. Hey, Commanders, we got a bye week this week. We chilling. We're gonna watch some Eagles and Giants game. We're gonna sit back, watch our Steelers Ravens game. We might tune into the Texans and Cowboys. We might do that. We definitely gonna watch our Bucks and 49ers, and we gonna watch Tua go to work Sunday. And we back next week whooping on them Giants. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, just so y'all know, man, these chats are lit. You want to get into this. You see this? We go through everything. We talk about every single thing in these chats. NBA, and everybody's giving updates. Everybody talks about their teams. They talks about everything going on, all news. So trust me, you want to get into those chats. So please put your ass on the chats, man. Put it in the comments.
Hey, Dave, especially if you're a betting person and you want to get the news, you don't want to put a parlay and it might hurt. You don't know.
Exactly. we get with the news coming out faster than Bleacher Report. Faster than Adam Schefter. We get the news out seconds before they even come out. So look, getting on the chat. As far as the games this week, I'm just ready to watch. Hemi Buckets came up clutch last night against the Clippers. So I'm feeling a little good, but we got to be consistent. I still think we need to go make a trade for somebody like a Miles Turner or something like that. But we'll see how that goes. Niners, take care of business on Sunday.
Let's get it.
When y'all play the Kings?
Who the
We played
us? We played them
Yeah.
twice already. We already played them.
already.
Okay.
Yeah, the first game we basically blew them out. They came back at the end, tried to put a fight apart, but we was up by like 30 by halftime. Played big, blew them out with Jimmy Butler. The second time they cheated and traveled, and they didn't want to call it. We should have swept them for real, but it's all good.
I gotta laugh now, Dave, because they're gonna do the same thing to us. So
But look, we got y'all talking about we got y'all early January. Get ready.
but I already know what's gonna happen. You don't gotta sit up here and talk trash to me. They gonna lose. This is exactly what's gonna happen.
Now you trying to pull a David. You trying to say I don't lose.
Nah.
I'm just like,
Look,
Now
man,
with the Wizards, I might do that with the Cowboys.
I know my team well enough. You know this ain't the same team from last year. So trust me, I don't have the same confidence as the team last. You saw my confidence last year.
hey, y'all should win. Jimmy G ain't playing. Y'all should win, right?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy yourselves watching. We did. We'll see y'all at the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.